Hey, it's Cal Forever here, and I wanted to do a video of a mantra, and just want to do a quick explanation of a practice that I do when I do meditation and mantras, and a lot of times I'll burn incense. So I'll get this this brand. You don't have to get this brand. This one was a little cheaper, and these charcoals start a little easier. And I use these to burn copal, or frankincense, or myrrh, or other resins. And, usually copal resin in the real resins, or like dragon's blood resin, those are good to burn. They usually don't have artificial or like perfume oils in them. Maybe some like resin blends might have that in it. But I think when you burn incense, it's about getting natural with the incense, like sage. Like this is awesome stuff right here. This is for creating a void and clearing space. And then after you clear the space, you set an intention. And I like to put the intention into the sage and put the energy into the sage. So then when it releases, it's like it releases that electromagnetic energy in the air. Or you can put something into here that you want to have voided in your life, like, oh, I want to let go of this, and you put this in here, and that smoke goes up into the air. And then, or you can put like a prayer into it. That's what the Native Americans would do with tobacco, is they wouldn't inhale it, but they'd make it so it was like a prayer in their mouth, and all of their prayers would come down into the smoke, and they would release it, and it was their way of praying. Another thing is cedar is awesome. You usually can find this about anywhere. There's different types of cedar. Like in Nebraska, there's another type of cedar that's not flat like this. It's more round, and that stuff smells amazing. And these incense as well. I don't, even though it says natural, I don't know if they're like have perfume oils. They smell really strong. They smell really good. I love them. And also this, I like these ones as well. These ones say natural on them, but then again as well, fragrant. It says it has fragrances, creation of traditional oils. These smell good though. So the mantra, and I'll do a separate video of just purely the mantra with the energy in it, but one of the mantras that I do the most is Om Mani Padme Hum. And that is, it's the 6 syllables. And there's people say that there's so many, that there's 1,000 different meanings to it. And I think what it means is to embrace everything, to love everything that arises within you, that arises around you, to embrace everything with open arms. And to trust that life wouldn't give you an experience that you need to not be experiencing, right? And if you react badly to something, maybe you need to be experiencing that and examine, why are you acting badly towards something? Why am I acting angry towards what this person said? Or So embrace everything and love everything. And love the parts of yourself that aren't loving everything, right? If you're trying to embrace someone being mean to you, right? Well, maybe you need to embrace the part of yourself that wants to get the fuck out of that, mean situation, right? So, Om Mani Padme Hum. I like to chant in throat singing. I feel like it vibrates more. And the thing when you chant is, I like to try to feel it around my heart first. That's really where I started with feeling vibration in my body. So it's like, I guess how I started was, ah, ah, ah. But, so the mantra, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme. So it doesn't really, I don't think there's really a specific way to chant it. other than to just be conscious with where the energy and where the vibration from your voice is moving in your body and how it feels inside and the emotions and how it's hitting on your chakra points, your energy channels, your Sushumna, or you know, the different nadi channels. You know, is the energy going up? Is the energy going down? Is it simultaneously and aligned? So you know, I think in doing the breath work, so I think it's important. And what I start is I start taking a few deep breaths, you know, or I breathe for just 5 minutes and really focus on. And when you breathe, is you want to start by completely exhaling and putting your tongue on the roof of your mouth. And a lot of times I like to stretch. My tongue, and really you can feel it stretch around your heart because your tongue goes down to, there's a sac that encases your heart, and it it's really good to do that. It's actually a certain type of mudra where people stick their tongue up into their nasal cavity. It's like the divine masculine and divine feminine are together on the higher realms, and they're within you, and so that your tongue is like the male part, and then, you know, the female part, obviously. And once you stick it in there, it's like, yeah. But anyways, so putting your tongue on the roof of your mouth, you know, not forcibly, and it relaxes your jaw, and it helps make that energetic connection. So remember taking a complete full exhale and then breathing in through your nose. And you can also do alternate nostril breathing. To balance out your channels and balance out, I don't want to say your lungs, but your left channel, your right channel, right? To just balance out the energy. And if you're really conscious, like, you can feel the imbalance of energies in your body, and or the people around you interacting, if you're really open and sensitive. So and then after a few breaths, and I go about this intuitively and how it feels in my body, where the energy feels like, what it feels like I need to do, you know, how much do I need to push my breath, how far do I need to go. And then once I get so many breaths in, then I inhale as much as I can and fill and pull out my diaphragm, right, and then I contract my lower abs, my perineum, and even my back muscles. And sometimes, you know, it's not always the same, but it usually starts at the base with your perineum and your lower abs, and like your sacral and root chakra. And then it's like you bring that energy up, and you can kind of contract your arms or your legs or however, and you can do this standing up. I'd suggest doing it laying down or sitting down or in lotus. I think it's important to exercise all parts of how you do yoga, you know. Because when you're standing, it's like your energy is more expanded, whereas when you're in lotus, you're contracted in that way. And even in the expansion can be a contraction in some way. It's hard to explain. But, so it's like I take a few deep breaths, and it's like you can feel that energy pulse, and sometimes your back will pop, and it'll feel amazing because it'll line your back. And then that's when I do the chanting. Om mani padme hum. Om mani padme hum. And when you chant, it's important to visualize. And to visualize your chakras, your energy channels, visualize, you know, light and energy going to parts of your body that, and feel it as well. It's so important to feel it more than it is to really see it at first. And visualizing it can help you feel it and put that focus point. Like if you focus on your crown chakra And then it's like, oh, I start feeling this tingling. It's like, okay, and visualizing light coming in and feeling that, right? And then visualizing sending energy out to the planet, visualizing the core of the Earth and sending. And to be honest, I think the Earth is like a giant geode. Same with the moon. That's why when they threw a satellite at the moon, it like gone because it's like a geode, right? So sending love to the plants, to the soil, to the crystals in the ground, to the water, to people, you know, with a good intention, right? So I'll do another video where I just do solely the mantra chanting. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum.